That's nice to hear. Well, I think with this character for me, something about his external qualities were actually had the biggest impact on me, even though the character is so internal. For me to put on a red leather jacket and wear jewelry and have black nail polish and wear really tight pants and the way it makes your crotch feel and all that kind of stuff somehow really informed the energy of the character. And I find once I feel an energy that's slightly different than mine, you know, once I feel it present, it really opens me up to everything else. So I actually feel like on this one, I sort of worked the opposite way. They sometimes say you work inside out, and I feel like on this one I worked outside in. Luckily the writing was really good, and the first time I read it, I had a response, and my imagination was immediately triggered. And I saw the character somewhere off in the distance, and I just spent a lot of time with him in myself, and probably the most important thing was just everything leading up to the first shot of the film, and I felt like if I really had that, the rest would reveal itself. So I spent a lot of time on who he was and where he is. I think my favorite thing about making films is that it's just a constant learning process, because every character is different. I never feel totally comfortable with what I do, and so I think that is probably one of the main things that kind of keeps me going and keeps me searching. Since I am still a young man, you know, I look at it like I'm still at the very start of my career, and I have a lot to learn, and you know, I want to be a much better actor. So it's hard to know what to look for. My favorite thing is to be surprised by a piece of material, as I was with this script, to be able to rely on that sort of gut impulse and connection that you have with a character or with a piece of writing. So just the script and filmmaker are the two things that I look at. Truthfully, the other actors in it don't, you know, that doesn't always impact the decision. It's the writing and the director. I would like to help produce in the sense that there are types of films that I like and that I care about, and there's filmmakers that I care about and I want to work with, and the more I can help a film, that makes, I love that. It's also hard to get certain films made these days, and I would like to help be a proponent of that. You know, I love going to the movies, so it's also nice to be be a part of something that gives me something in return, just as an audience member. And I think I will make a film, and I'd like to sometime soon. And I don't know what yet. I have a couple ideas, but we'll see.
I didn't go to film school, so my background is in fine arts. I tried to study painting, and I was terrible. So I kind of got kicked out of painting, so I had to do something else. So I made experimental films. So that was my journey into filmmaking. And then I watched a lot of films of Asian filmmakers, European filmmakers, Tarkovsky, of course, you know, all the classic, Ozu, Bresson, Bergman. It really depends on the phase that I'm going through and what projects I'm working on. When I was working on my first feature, I watched a lot of classical films, but also the Dardenne brothers from Belgium, specifically searching for a style. So for Ellen, I watched a lot of American 70s cinema because I wanted to have the backdrop of classic American atmosphere and the feeling. I'm sure you saw the homage to 5 Easy Pieces in my final shot of the film. So that's my wide range of influences. I'm currently working on a family drama. I'm really interested and obsessed about family structures and how family functions and how an individual survive within a family or I don't know, or leave a family, etc. It's really an obsession of mine. So I'm watching a lot of Ozu at the moment to figure out this project I'm working on about ensemble of family characters. So that's